All right, our new Royal Margarine Cookie here added to the team. I'm excited to give you a brand new topping guide for you here today. So thank you for tuning in. As always, down below in the timestamps, you will find where we break down Royal Margarine Cookie here. We then give you the topping guide of choice and toppings of choice for this wonderful new cookie from the May 18th update. And lastly, well, two things. We'll go run with them and the team, and then we'll pull it all back together in a little bit of a retrospective outtake as we always do. Now, in the meantime, if you happen to have a question or comment throughout today's episode, you let me know. I love to hear from you as always, and feel free to swing by the Discord server. All right, let's go ahead and break down Royal Margarine Cookie. So this brand new cookie here is a ambush cookie, one that's in the middle lane exactly here as well. Now, the really interesting move set. We got Buttercream Blast. This thing's got a 12-second cooldown. Now, Royal Margarine Cookie soars on Buttercream's back and fires Buttercream blasts at the 3 enemies with the highest attack. So this is a good counter to attack type oriented cookies. Now, Buttercream blasts deal damage, poison the targets, reduce their attack and defense, and amplify debuffs they gain. So you got a lot of things going on here. You're not only reducing attack, reducing defense, adding poison, and you're amplifying other debuffs. Whew, it's a lot of stuff. Next, Buttercream swoops down towards the enemies, dealing damage and additional damage in proportion to the number of periodic damage effects the targets have applied. Now, Buttercream blasts target boss monsters first, so that's important. While Royal Margarine Cookie is using his skill, he will briefly become resistant to interrupting effects. So that's pretty typical there, which is good. And it's got the target first actually on monsters. Now, Buttercream Blast damage here is 45.4% per hit. Buttercream Blast poison damage is 18% for cookies and 32 for others, which is huge. So this is going to be a really nice one here for PvE. So keep that in mind as well in terms of building your team. Targets attacks -5%, cookies -15 for others. There it is, up to 3 times stacks. So it could be very good in alliances as an example. Targets defense, cookies, others 10 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times, amplified debuffs 25% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 1 time. Wyvern swoop damage 218% plus 70% for each periodic damage effect on target, stacks up to 350%. So you got poison, you got burn, all those kinds of things in there as well to think about as we remember to use this cookie in our teams. So very neat. Does a lot of things there, which is really cool. Obviously gonna have application for PvP as well. So that is this cookie. A little bit of a breakdown in Royal Margarine here. Let's go ahead now and talk about the toppings. So here is what we want to be on. 1 second though, we got to go check our draconic raspberry ones, which I don't have yet, which is why I don't have that applied here. But we are going with 5 raspberry because I want to be damage oriented, damage focused, particularly on the PvE side. Another consideration could be 5 solid almonds for survivability, and a lot of times you'll have multiple sets, but this is the main one that we're going to be on today, is the 5 raspberry. And don't forget again to use the draconic ones, giving you better base levers here as well. And let's talk about that now as a nice segue. So in terms of that, we get those bonus effects. The draconic ones are going to lift those base values up for you, making it overall a more solid topping. So that's a consideration there for you as you collect those here throughout all the events with the May 18th update. Now, a couple of key pointers here. When we break down these bonus effects, some big ones that we want to focus on, additionally being fully oriented towards damage, is attack. We're definitely going to want more attack. If you want that survivability, damage resist is always nice. Cooldown is also going to be very nice in this case to reduce that timer additionally there as well. So those are all things that I would say could be your tier 1s. Survivability is always nice. You could add HP and defense in there as well, but those are really kind of the main 3. Everything else is going to be from that tier 1 to tier 2. So that's how I like to think about this in terms of our friend here, Royal Margarine Cookie, and what toppings that you should be on for this particular one. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. So we got damage resist, cooldown, crit resist. So I had some higher damage resist ones already, which is why I put them on here. Damage resist, debuff resist, defense, amplify buff, cooldown HP, attack speed, cooldown HP, and then damage resist HP and amplified buff. So realistically, we're pretty well rounded here because we got a really high amount of damage resist while maintaining attack through our raspberry set effect. So we kind of get the blend of both worlds, which is going to be great for PvE as well as PvP. So that's a great consideration and blend that you can think about in these ones. In terms of this, even though we didn't get fully attack, which could be a second attack stack here, I would give this set probably like a 7 out of 10. As we continue to tweak, we did get some decent cooldown stuff here as well, and some other HP help. So very big in terms of being front damage dealing, but also making sure that we have good survivability for this particular cookie. All right, so let's go ahead and take Royal Margarine out with the team as always, because I am excited to do that. Let's go ahead and get to our world exploration here. 829 is always the one that we're ready for. We'll go find our team. Which group do we want to use? Let's use this one. And we're going to remove and remove and remove and remove. We're going to lean in with our Royal Margarine right here. I'm risking my life for you, right? All right, let's go. So 339.97. Let's go have some fun with our cookies here. All right. Now we're off auto because we want to make sure that we can use this skill set. So here we go. Boom. So 3 of those, as you saw, went right out and hit the same target. Let's go again. Boom. Huge damage there. Let's go again. Pretty fast in terms of the cooldown as well, which is really nice. Boom. All right, now let's see the regular attack. Just throws the buttercream dagger there. Boom. Lots and lots of damage. Awesome. So excited about this. All right, here we go. Final boss. Attacks the highest first. Ooh, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Love that animation as well. Thank you. I knew you could do it too. All right, what a fun one here today with this brand new cookie. Let's pull it all back together as we always do. Where are you hiding, my friend? I think I went by you. I did go by you somewhere. Uh-oh. Royal Margarine Buttercream, where'd you go? There you are. Ah, wow. No. Wow. Everyone relax. All right, there we go. Let's pull it all back together. So this is our latest and greatest topping guide for Royal Margarine Cookie here. We broke down this new ambush cookie here. Had a lot of fun in today's episode. We walked through the moveset. We gave you the toppings of choice, again, breaking down the draconic stuff, draconic toppings, and our raspberry ones here because we want to be damage focused, damage oriented. Almond as a second option or a good choice there for survivability. We found a healthy blend with our particular one on those bonus stats and bonus effects as well. So ran with the team. Like I said, got to see that amazing moveset and have some fun there as well. So thank you for tuning in. As always, appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community. We got a ton of great Cookie Run Kingdom content here available to you on the channel. We do lots of shorts and have other great fun things as well. Great ways to stay connected, and stay tuned because we got a ton more Cookie Run Kingdom content headed your way as always. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Mythras out of here.